Welcome everybody to this information meeting about the MS research that is ongoing here in the MS research group in Oslo. I'm really happy that all of you took the time to attend this meeting where we will focus on some of the international big research projects that we are involved in, and especially now the project that is called MultipleMS, which is a really big project, EU funded, and you can see here on the slide all the countries that are involved in this project. So thank you all for coming. This is a part of what we try to do, which is called user involvement in research. So we are really happy when you give us feedback on the work we are doing, and also that you can come with inputs to us if you have ideas for something else we should do, whatever. So thank you for coming and enjoy the meeting.
Hello to everybody who is watching us in Berlin. My name is Synne Brune. I'm a medical doctor and a PhD student in the MS research group in Oslo. Right now we're standing in front of Oslo University Hospital, and I have a pleasure to introduce to you Helene, who is a user representative in our Oslo MS research group. And first, Helene, can you please tell us briefly about yourself and how the disease multiple sclerosis affects you?
Yes. Hello everyone. I'm Helene. I'm 54 years old. I'm married, have a good social life, and I'm still working after 17 years with the diagnosis. I've been medicated from the start. The last one I used for 12 years, but I had to end that beginning of this summer. So just now I'm more or less off medication. My visible symptoms are spasms, problem walking, and balance problems. The invisible ones are the most exhausting ones, like fatigue and pain.
You have now been involved as a user representative for quite many years. And I wonder, what is your experience in this work?
It gives me a great pleasure and also insight to be a user representative. It also gives me the opportunity to convey all our point of views regarding the sickness, and also explain why different things concerns us. And hopefully this is something you will listen to. I know we are being heard.
In what way do you prefer to do your work as a user representative?
Regular meetings and updates along the way is a good way to work.
Yes. We are now working on this big project called the MultipleMS project, and I wonder if you could give a message to the researchers who are working in this project.
I can give a message, but then I have to read the message.
Yes,
yeah,
do that.
please. From a user perspective, please use all your efforts and skill to research on MS and the challenges the diagnosis creates for each of us. Medical advances must not only be communicated to doctors and patients. MS is a stigmatizing diagnosis. It is important that the good results of new medication is communicated to both authorities, employers, and society as a whole. MS hits so differently, and often you don't recognize yourself and your symptoms in the perception people have regarding MS. With increased focus on the benefits of all medicines, stigmatization may decrease, something that will be of great help to all of us and lead to increased participation in working life. It is important that you research on all types of MS, so that everyone gets the opportunity to have good lives with their diagnosis.
Thank you very much for your important message, and thank you for your time. It has really been a pleasure to meeting you. Steinar, like Helene, you are working as a user representative for MS patients in Oslo. Can you first just tell us briefly about yourself and how the MS disease is affecting your life?
Yeah, my name is Steinar Arseth. I'm 31 years old, and I've had MS diagnosed for 10 years now. In my daily time now, it's not affecting me too much. I've had severe relapses when I was diagnosed 10 years ago, but because of medication and lifestyle changes, it's mainly fatigue that's affecting me, and the fact that I actually have to prioritize in my spare time, I think.
What do you think is the most important with your work as a user representative?
I think it's very important that our thoughts are being shared with the scientists. And I think it's very important that we have a forum to ask questions on what they are doing, because together I'm sure that the reflection on their work will be better, and the science in general will have a better outcome, I think, the research. Yeah.
And Hanne, you are now the head of neurological department at Oslo University Hospital, and you're also engaged in this big project MultipleMS. In what way do you think that user involvement is important?
So first of all, I really need to thank Steinar and also Helene for collaborating with us, because we see that this is really of big value to the whole research group, to meet you, and that you actually reflect on what could we do to the best of the patients in general is really important. And also in Norway, actually the government has put this as an aim, and the health minister, he requires that whenever we are applying for a research grant in Norway, we actually even need to name the patient representative that is engaged or has been kind of to whom we have been discussing this project. And since I've been leading some of these projects, I've tried to organize that we have regular meetings with the patients. So we try like twice a year to do that, and also in between we do encourage contacts both ways. We recently, actually on your initiative, established a database on the web where you could actually put in your suggestions and so that we could contact you later with your ideas and try to follow these up.
We are now working on this big project, MultipleMS, and I wonder if you could have a message to researchers that are working with big MS projects like the MultipleMS and other projects. What do you think is the most important working with big MS projects?
I think first of all, as we are doing here now, that we are being involved in the process of the research, being presented what's going on, and being listened to when we have some thoughts is very important. But I think also that when the research is going close to its end, the importance of this research being shared with patients can't be expressed enough, because I think that as a user representative, I think as a patient representative, I think that when the knowledge for the patients becomes better, the collaboration between the patients and the doctors will be better, and I think that is something that will be beneficial on both sides. And I think that is very important to think about when these studies are being worked on, that the results are being given to the patients.